Welcome to The Explainer. You know, the clothes we wear, the fabrics in our homes, they all have secrets. And today, we're going to unravel one of the coolest ones. All right, let's just jump right in. You see this fabric? Ever wonder what gives it that magic? That shimmer on a festive outfit? Or maybe that cool, bumpy texture on your favorite kurta? Well, it all comes down to one thing: the yarn. And we're not just talking about any old thread. No, this is a story of some serious design and innovation. We're going to pull back the curtain on the secret ingredient here: novelty yarns. These are the little rock stars behind the textures and effects we see and love pretty much everywhere. So, what are these special yarns anyway? Let's get into it. Okay, so think about a regular piece of thread, right? It's smooth, it's even. Novelty yarns are the exact opposite. They're designed to be irregular. All those little variations, the bumps, the different thicknesses, the pops of color, they're not mistakes. They're put there on purpose to give the fabric some real personality and flair. Now, this is where it gets really cool. You might think with all the different looks, they'd be super complicated to make. But actually, most of them follow a surprisingly simple three-part formula. It's kind of like baking a cake, seriously. First, you've got your core. That's the foundation, the strong bit that gives it stability. Then you add the effect yarn. This is your decoration, your sprinkles. It creates all the cool loops and knots. And finally, you need something to hold it all together, right? That's the binder. It's like the frosting, well, the glue that wraps around everything and makes sure it doesn't fall apart. And with just that simple formula, you can create an absolutely incredible range of textures. Let's look at a few you've definitely seen, even if you didn't know what they are called. Okay, first up, slub yarn. You know that look where a thread has these random thick and thin spots? That's a slub. And yep, totally intentional. And what does that do? It gives the fabric this really nice, rustic, almost handcrafted vibe. Think about your favorite comfy linen kurta or that perfectly worn-in t-shirt. Chances are, slub yarn is what's giving it that character. All right, next is bouclé. And for this one, the magic word is loops. It's all about these little closed loops that can be big or small, tight or loose, creating this really cool kind of bumpy surface. It just screams cozy, right? It creates this super rich, textured look. That's why you see it all the time in those really stylish, chunky coats and even on fancy furniture. It's a texture that just begs to be touched. And here's one I know you felt before: chenille. The name actually comes from the French word for caterpillar, and when you look at it, yeah, you can totally see why. It's so fuzzy. This one is all about luxury and softness. It has this incredible velvety feel. It's just so plush. It's no wonder it's a go-to for the coziest blankets you can find, super soft carpets, and comfy sofas. Okay, so it's not just about looking and feeling good. A lot of these yarns are serious bits of engineering designed for specific jobs. Let's check out two really smart examples that you see all over the place in India. First up is core spun yarn. Now, this is just brilliant. It's a composite yarn, which means it's basically two different materials mashed together to get the absolute best qualities of each one. So how does it work? Check this out. Think about your favorite pair of stretchy jeans. The secret is inside. The inner core is a filament of something like elastane. That's what gives it all that amazing strength and stretch. But the outside, that's wrapped in soft, comfortable cotton fibers. So you get the stretch you need, but you also get the soft feel of cotton against your skin. It's a total game changer. Okay, now for a yarn that's all about the party. Let's talk about metallic yarn. I mean, the whole point of this yarn is that high wattage sparkle and shine, right? It's all about adding richness and a touch of luxury. And you'll almost always find it blended with other fibers, so it's still flexible and comfy to wear.
It's an absolute staple in festive and ceremonial clothes. Think beautiful saris, langas. It's what gives them that incredible celebratory glow. So when you think about it, from the incredible stretch in our jeans to that gorgeous shimmer in a wedding sari, it's so clear that the real story of our clothes is woven right into these amazing hidden threads. They're these unsung heroes in our wardrobe, a perfect mix of art and science.
So the next time you get dressed, take a closer look. Are you just seeing clothes, or can you now see a whole world of hidden art and engineering? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. You'll be amazed at what you find when you start looking at the threads.